go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. Through the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, on the highway, and in the driveway. Isn't that strange? Cause I'm trying through the climb, I ain't like pain. You never hit the bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, is belief. They'll see the negativity, but I just gotta right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst I say, turn it to a game. Take the best I say, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go,
case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
Hey, what's happening with it? What's happening with it? I'm by myself tonight, no wifey. Never mind the goal thing. That thing that listen, that goal thing up there by the super chat, it doesn't go away. There's no like delete. So I don't know. Can you guys even see it up there? The goal. 30 like number 32. What's up, Camps and Crime Bams? Think of the time in text dollars and could be seen. Oh, yeah, I hear you, man. A lot of drama going on around. So I figured I'd come on here and speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Give my little 2-piece. I don't really love what I'm hearing going around the streets, but it is what it is. Sometimes these things happen, and you know, you got to practice what you preach. You know, sometimes you hate to see 2 people you respect going through it or whatever, but it doesn't mean that you have to be pushed in to take a side or whatever. And that's really what I want to come on here and kind of talk about a little bit. I don't know how much time I have tonight. I have a little bit of time to burn up with you guys, so we'll do it. I don't know how far on this live we'll get, but we'll get as far as we can go, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, hate to see it. Been around the YouTube streets today. Ugly, man. Ugly. Made a post on my community early. Shit is messy. It is what it is. By now, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Y'all been seeing what I've seen. There's nothing new I could tell you. You know what I'm saying? I work. I can't go live all day. You know, so you guys know what's going on and shit like that. What's good, white boy in chat? What's up? TRPP. What's going on? Crazy grammar. My second time being here for a live. What's up, Chicago? Hi. My ex was blowing up today, you know, and you know what kind of pissed me off was like a lot of y'all kind of feel in the same sense that I do. I mean, regardless if I got your messages or notifications, I'm gonna speak my mind anyhow. And but what was weird about that, and I got to keep it real. You know, I'm always gonna keep it real over here with you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can always count on this channel. You know, I'm always gonna speak truth and keep it real. A lot of y'all's messages and stuff, like, it felt weird because I hear what you're saying, but like, I'm seeing you in chats, like, not saying what you're messaging me. You know, like I'm always gonna speak on what I feel is going on. You know, I don't need nobody, like, no battery jumpers. I don't need nobody to boost me up. But like, you can't message me like how you feel, and then I'm like watching in the bushes, and you're like literally saying something different. I don't do that fake shit, man. I don't do that fake shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Never been on it. Never been on it. Can't find it. I've been on the internet for a minute now. And you can't never ever find me selling out, switching out, or on that fake shit. Good luck doing it. But you know, so this thing with Julie is weird, man, and we'll talk about it real fast, and I'll read the room, see where you guys are at with it, and I'll kind of tell you, like, you know, where I'm at, because this is a situation where, like, there's a lot to go in on this, and there's some, I guess, I can contribute to it, but there's some I can't. It's just weird because I always tell people, man, like, y'all watch who you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to who you want to subscribe to, and all that type of stuff, right? I support and always have Jay over here on this channel. Always have. And I'm this on this live. I'm not fixing the shit on, you know, any type of side or whatever. It's not what it's about, man. No way. I would never do that. I never have, and I'm not gonna start doing that today. But I just don't like people like what all the weird shit I've been seeing on YouTube. It's just, it's fake to me, man. And you know, I ain't with it. So it is real weird. So y'all speak your mind, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here looking awkward, feeling awkward, but you know, I'm always gonna spit it real deal. You know, I'm always gonna spit it real deal. You know, sometimes it's hard to do these lives. You know, sometimes it takes courage. Sometimes it's uncomfortable to do these lives. You know, I could box in with people. I could, you know, sway to one way. But nah, man, that's what makes me different, man. And I'm always speak how I feel. And whoever don't like it, kick rocks, unsubscribe. You know, it is what it is. What's up, Mom Bear? It's way different than most channels. Real weird. Yeah. I think Andrew, not Andrew tonight. Staying with me, Bams. No, I'm not awkward at all, but I'll get there. I know that. back chat. Discord. I'm not part of it. I feel like there's so much I don't know. Man, look here. You ain't missing nothing. I'll never make a Discord. Fuck a Discord. Look. You know what Discord is? Discord, right? Some channels have them, and for the channels that have them, that's cool. It's great. I'm not hating. Discords, man. Discord is nothing but problems. Discord is what these weirdos use, right, to swat people, right? It's like a text-free number incorporated in the chat of a group of people. So if I make a Discord, right, it's gonna be like White Boy Radio Discord, right? And man, shit, hell no, because I don't know who. I can't control that shit. I don't know who's joining it and who's not. There's a number anybody can fucking use and call whoever the fuck and use these robot fucking things. Fuck that. So it's my name on the Discord, right? And if you pay attention to the news and all these swattings that they're doing, the politicians, like right now on X, all these right wing influencers, they're getting swatted left and right, left and right, left and right, right, they keep tweeting to Cash Patel, right, to do something because he's in the FBI right now. But it's always Discord. Anytime you hear about a swatting and all that, it's always Discord, bro. Because Discord, you can program. Look at Discord. You can program the chat, right? I don't have any bots in my chat right now, right? But some creators have bots. I used to have it. It'll say like, subscribe to White Boy Radio's second channel and drop the link, right? Or bots do what you want them to do, right? And that's all Discord is, right? But you can program a bot to make a phone call, right? And then do some crazy shit. But whose chat was it? Whose Discord was it? Fuck no. You can have that. So we don't have any Discords over here. Don't count on them coming out. I ain't with it. Fuck that, because Cash will be up on game. Like people have been abusing Discord for so long. They're gonna be up on that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all been paying attention to the news, a lot of Crips from Adam 22 show did a massive indictment just went down from shit that was said on podcasts. Like little words on podcasts got a whole gang indicted, right? Big U and all those Crips out there in California. Man, the feds are watching this shit. The internet is nothing to play around with in 2025. You got to come out here and say what you mean and mean what you say. It ain't nothing to come out here and play with, poke around with. You think that it's like a free pass to say whatever you want and do, and you won't get in trouble. Hell to the no. I've been saying this for years, man. I know other creators who've gotten arrested off this thing here. Like this shit is not a joke in 25. It's not a joke. And fuck all that Discord shit, because in my view, that shit's coming to a halt. Like, and I'm not. If people can have a Discord and it can be completely harmless. Don't get me wrong. And they're not swatting people and all that. But I'm just saying, I know what happens in Discord, and I would never do that. So I feel you. Somebody left something. Somebody sent something. Canvas 7 months. You did? Okay, I'll have to read it. Thank you. 7 months strong. I appreciate you, Canvas. And you gifted 5 memberships. Damn. It's an electric message board. It's nothing but trouble. I eat glass before going there. I need both. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, man. What's up, JoJo? No, don't know, Bams. Don't know. So yeah, everybody thank her for the memberships, absolutely. So yeah, this is a weird one, man, because it's really not, right? It's really not. Look, that lady Julie is a fucking mental case. But I get every aspect of this, man. I just don't understand, one part of. I just don't get one part of what I've been seeing around YouTube, and I'll voice it, right. That live Jay did with that woman comes up there. I listened to the whole thing, right? We went to the East Coast, me and wifey, which was like a 3-hour drive east. So we had like a 6-hour drive. So people were sending it to me when it was happening. And I was, when they sent it to me, it was part of towards the ass end, right? And I'm going to give you some insight on UA and how I had to deal with her and all this. But I just don't like what I'm seeing on YouTube. And I'll explain it. I'm not going to take the same approach that what you've been seeing all day and what you may say, because these are two people that I respect and like, and I hate to see like what's happening, man. And I'm not going to shit on either one of them, but this is something like sometimes, man. Sometimes this is very simple. Like just keep it moving. Like you don't have to pick a side sometimes. So that's all I want to talk about tonight, you know. But somebody sends me a link with this lady on there. Well, I was very surprised. Not only was I very surprised she was on Jay's live, but it was very weird to me. Like, what's up with this lady, Julie Skolnik, doing a tour of the YouTube streets lately? Like, when does she start hitting links? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me that she's like hitting all these links. She's just on live, this and that. Whatever. It is what it is. It happened. You know, maybe she's just coming out of her shell. Who fucking knows, right? But I'm asking for the link because this lady is a fucking mental case. If you guys could remember, months ago, we broke down a fucking horrific lie that she made up. This lady is obsessed with SF. She literally did a couple of lives about some horrific fucking conspiracy that my wife, right, was working with an email that she got, that my wife is working to take down SF and all this weirdo shit, right? But it was a thing. It was a thing. She did a few lives about it, Julie, right? I have the receipts. We'll have a look here just in a moment. So initially, I want the link just to like ask her one simple question. I wasn't gonna yell at her. I wasn't gonna do any of that. But I get what Jay was doing. I respect Jay. Jay's been doing this a long time. She knows what she's doing. I get it. She's like, nah, like, wait, no, she'll hang up if you come up. Okay, cool. Respect. It's your channel. But she ended up reading what I wanted to ask anyhow. So I don't have to come up. You guys know, man, I'm not like a panel whore. Like I'm not like a panel whore. UA is kind of like a panel whore. Now that we're seeing what's going on, I'm not a panel whore. But I got kind of offended today, right? Because I'm not a panel whore. Like, put a 1 in chat if you've seen me on anybody's panel, right, for hours at a time in the last 30 days. And you get a $50 cash app because you haven't. I'm not a panel whore. So I got kind of offended today. I was in a chat and I just went in there to see what was being said, left the comment, and then immediately they're like, don't come up. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even ask for a link. So it's weird. It's very weird, right? But I don't do that. It's never been my skilo. It's never been how I get down. I don't subgrift. I don't go over here because this person has this many subscribers. I don't ask people to share my shit. Man, hell no. I build my channel just over here, dolo, solo, olo, with wifey. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes semi co-hosting, if you can even hear in the background screaming, making parody. Man, I've changed this channel. This channel has, I talk about what I want to talk about pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And it's always going to grow because people have personalities on YouTube. You can't be boring, right? It is what it is, right? But I'm just not a panel whore. I've done this by myself. I've grown this by myself, right? So it's cool. No, you can't come up. That's cool, right? It doesn't matter. She read the comment, right? She read my question. I don't have to come up. She not only read my own question, she probably read it better than I could present it to scare the lady away, right? So we're all good there. But let me just show you guys where I'm at. You know how I do these lives. If I want to talk about something, I want to show you the whole journey of why we're here, right? So before we get into all the drama, and I'm going to be looking in the comments on this one because I'm interested in you guys' comments because I've been seeing a lot of messages on X from a lot of you guys, but I've been looking on all the chats today and they ain't matching up. They ain't matching up. You know, say what you mean and say what you mean, man, and mean what you say on this thing here. Be yourself, man. Be a free thinker is all I could tell you. That's always what you can expect over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not following no script. I ain't in no group. None of that shit. It's always going to be the same, man. You know, but, you know, yeah. Listen, man, I love Cain Velasquez and everything he represents, bro. He did off a Chomo. Well, he shot at one. Yeah, he shot at one because it was his own daughter. We don't get there. You're jumping ahead. I appreciate that. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got offended. Like somebody today told me I couldn't come up, and I didn't even want to come up. I'm like, what the fuck? I went in somebody's chat today, and they literally told me, I'm like, what? Like, I didn't even ask for a link. Like, shit was crazy. Like the egos and like, man, listen, man, with Sebastian Rogers, this shit's crazy. Like, there's all types of moles in this motherfucker, right? There's moles. All man, this shit's crazy. This is one crazy ass case. There's moles everywhere. You just gotta be smart. It's just nuts, man. But yeah, I'm just not like one of the panel whores. You know, I never will be. Because I know what it looks like when I see it, so I don't do it. But you know, to each his own, for sure. Like I thought about it today, right? I know like y'all know how many YouTubers I know. They got like massive followings, like literally dead ass, right? For my OGs of this channel, y'all know this already, but I could probably like overnight gain 50,000 subs. Seriously, without buying one. If I just hit up all my friends that have like I have a man shit. I got somebody on TikTok that I personally know my whole life. He's got 2 million subs now, right? On YouTube, man, shit. I could if I just asked, if I just shot a text, and I have all. If I just shot a text, hey man, share my shit, man, run me up, you know. But I don't. That's not like organic. Like, what would that do? Just because you have the sub count, they're not gonna watch your shit. You want people like who support you, right? But yeah, I'm just not on that like at all, you know, at all. Damn, hold on a second, man. This is pissing me off. Got an issue here. Anyway, so yeah, let me show you. Now you get behind too much. You should do a panel for play. Yeah. What's up? Make me a sandwich. Hey, I appreciate what you done on X. Hey, keep breaking that shit down, man. I'll repost it. And I'm glad that you're in here because that lady last night, Julie, she's crying about, I don't even know what she knows what she's crying about. She's crying about being on a lawsuit that she's not on. Lady, you're not on a lawsuit. You're on an emergency protection order that's dead on arrival on an existing lawsuit. Like the protection order that they filed, it hasn't been approved. It's all fucking mutilated. That's where Make Me a Sandwich comes in. He's been on X just circling and highlighting the hypocrisy in this thing. You know, somebody sent me an email. I'm on that thing 93 times. Okay, whoop the fuck. You know why I'm on there? There's a whole paragraph. I posted on X a couple times, but I think I'm done posting all together, or even like letting them have any game. And let me explain this. There's a whole thing of, because I said Griffney J rips ass. I'm on there for saying Griffney J rips ass, but they're so stupid. They don't know how this social media thing works. So 93 times they completely tripped over their own banana peel. And I'm not going to say on live why they did it, because I'm not going to lace them dudes up. Fuck them dudes. I want them to fail. But they got me on there saying, in my opinion, I think Bullhorn Betty has pancakes. That's never changed. That's in there. Like, they're so stupid. They don't even understand that every single time I'm in there, they have absolutely fucked up, right? So they like to like shoot at people who they think don't or can't defend themselves. I don't know what they think, right? I'll work. Motherfucker, I can get a lawyer without a GoFundMe, right? So I don't know how much I will even want to talk about them dudes too much moving forward. It's mutilated. Like that shit is like dead on arrival. And anybody to think that it isn't is a complete fucking moron. I've seen Griffney J talk about, oh, there's so much misinformation. Read it for yourself. Yeah, read it for yourself. Like it's mutilated. You can't certify people said and did things on different, like are you retarded? So it's like, it's crazy. But to cry about some other creators mentioning your kid, which is, it's not even like a government name. And for the record, my government name is not even in there 92 times. Those dudes are morons. Just like that. But she's crying about a kid, like the only people that would, she's crying about like, oh, my kid, there's two creators talking about my kid. Who gives a fuck? Like, nobody in the world, right, that would Google your own name, that wouldn't even show up. Like what are you talking about? Or your kid's name, excuse me. Like, what? It's not even that they don't even have their name in. It's a conversation. It's in quotations. Like, what are you crying about? Crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. But when I wanted the link because I wanted to ask her about this ridiculous lie that she made up. Because the lady is obsessed with SF Investigates. Again, I respect Jay very much. Love Jay. I know her for years. Not on here to shit on her. I respect Jay and SF, right? It doesn't make me have to pick a side. It doesn't make me have to shit on either one of them. Sometimes with this YouTube thing, right? This thing happens, right? Sometimes there's a thing with two people that you like and respect. And sometimes you just sit back and let it do itself, right? You don't have to get involved and shit on one or the other, right? Because you'd be crazy if you don't think that they're watching. And it hurts. And it hurts. And that's what I want to talk about tonight, because I feel like a lot of people are shitting on SF. And not to take anything away from Jay, I understand everything she's voiced with that lady UA, and we'll get there in a second. I guess before we even talk about anything else, let me get y'all to where I'm even talking about this, man. So again, like I said, like I was watching this, somebody messaged me. There's nutcases on there. I want to ask her specifically about this, right? And for what it's worth, I don't even care about the lie that she did about me and Noel. It's such easily debunked, right? I just wanted her to like admit to it, right? Which she didn't, and let's go there right now, just so you guys know what I'm talking about. Who is that? All right. Anyway, so here's what I'm talking about, right? And then
Email.
and then we'll get into it.
You didn't get an email about White Boy Lockdown Radio
No.
and about his wife and SF? His wife, damaged goods with no regrets? Noel?
No email.
Okay. I tried, White Boy. Go ahead, Clue. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
And she did try that, and I really appreciate that. It's all I needed. It's all I wanted. Is that's it. No, I don't have to hit the link and sit up there for 10 hours or none of that. None of that. I appreciate what she did. I really do. But clearly, you could hear Julie say, "Nope, never got an email." Right? The lady is just a liar, and she is obsessed with SF. I remember when this happened. Not only did I have to break this down, I had to call the man, right, and I had to be like, man, it was embarrassing. Like I had to be like, dude, don't believe this, right? And he knew she's a fucking mental case, right? But like, it's weird, it's uncomfortable, right? That some idiot on YouTube is like making drama between, and it's this lady is such a liar, man, and it pisses me off all that's transpired behind this. But regardless, let me show you why I asked that. So she's nonchalantly like, "No, I never got an email." Like the whole question is just like out of this world, right? Like this lady didn't do like 3 lives about this, right? No, you did, and we have the receipts, and I'll give you a fast recap on this. I don't want to talk about it all night. I've already done a whole live on this, debunking it to the point where, so just so you guys know, I'm just going to go back to my live that I did on this, show you a clip on it. I'm not going to play the whole thing and make this big long live, but just so you know, and there's receipts on the channel, trust and believe, if I have receipts, they're there. This lady comes out of nowhere one day and is talking about a person, one of them, she doesn't necessarily like put a stamp on my name, but what she says is like one of the massive hate channels, one of the biggest hate channels that's friends with SF. This hate channel has been to prison, she says. This hate channel has been to prison, and this hate channel has pictures with Don and Candace Wells. Well, I don't know, who could that be? I mean, who could that be? And then she goes into this like fucking extravagant, like fucking ridiculous bullshit about my wife wanting to take SF. It's so stupid. It's just like stupid. it's retarded, it's dumb, it's super debunkable. But I just wanted to ask her in this come to Jesus moment she's having, like, who sent you the email? Because that never was known. But just to show you the liar that she is, let's rewind back to the live that I did on this fucking nutcase. Where's the timestamp on this? 1:32. Well,
I bet that
Ethan, yeah,
this
100%.
person, I mean, I cannot see in any way this person wrote that well-written email to me themselves based on all their videos.
Yeah, she's getting trolled, guys. That's what I'm explaining to you. She got an email. So I'm breaking down the whole video, guys. She had an email written to her. Basically, she's saying that my wife is wants to work with her to take SF down. Does my wife seem like friendly to her? And she's explaining me and throughout this video, and she's stupid. She's trying to explain my wife.
Remember this line, Joanne?
She's fumbled on that, but she's about to go in left field, guys. Somebody did email this lady. I fully believe that. But they know she's new on YouTube. They also know
Yes,
she's
you, Mama.
been trying out to be on the green team for 10 months now. So she's an easy target.
So true, Marlene.
And here's the sad thing. This is probably going to happen again. But who did it is my question to you.
I have to be very careful, which is why I can't respond to anybody's emails for now, because the people that this person is associated with are people who have been in prison. There's one picture of that person, not the one who wrote to me, but their friend, with their arms around Candace Wells, you know, Summer Wells's mother. And there's one picture that there's pictures where they appear to be in front of something that has a Jewish star on it.
Okay, this is the most reaching. So now
So this moron, somebody trolled her in the email, or somebody set her up. I don't know what happened. My point is like this was the whole thing, right? And she did a few lives on this, and then I even did I did a forehead awareness post on X, right, and tagged SF after I called them and be like, bro, don't believe this shit, and he retweeted it, which set her off even worse. And then she started doing more lives, right? She's literally like obsessed with SF, right? This is way before like calling his license and stuff like that and all this. But anyway, man, that's why I was in the live. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, no. Somebody left a comment. She does play the victim card. You're right. I don't know what to tell you about the muffled sound. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody said, I think it was Running Bear. But yeah, I appreciate Jay getting the question through. Don't get it twisted. Don't put words in my mouth. I respect Jay. I love Jay. I respect SF as well. I hate to see this shit. I hate to see an idiot like this like cause all this, right? But I understand what happened behind it with UA and stuff. The lady UA, man, always been weird to me, always been sus to me, man. Just to keep it real with you. How many of you guys remember like a while back, I kind of had a freak out moment on live because I was sent some information. And I had a peek at like the CPS stuff, and then I got mad because people are like, don't show this. Like what the fuck would I do that for? In that like moment of time, that this lady UA was crazy, very involved, right? And she's like hitting my live before, right? Like, what are you doing over here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't even know what happened. It does seem like she did, was stirred in the pot. Here's what I want to say, right? I'll just cut to the chase, man. I respect both these individuals, right? And I'm not taking a side on this. So sometimes, man, you don't always have to take a side on the internet, y'all, right? And I know the full concept behind it, but listen to it all. This lady probably was gassing up SF. And SF probably did tweet, right? Some random crazy shit, right? As getting the text, right? But I can relate to that, because I don't, just like you guys don't see me on people's panels all day, every day, or any of that shit. I work, man. I'm very busy. And even when I'm off work, I'm in the gym, I'm this and that. It's hard. I got to run my own YouTube channel. There's only so many hours in the day. You can't watch every live, right? So somebody who's active, right? If somebody is somebody sending you something, right? A text, right? If somebody is stirring the pot and they send you something and you're not, and you check your phone or whatever, I don't know. I don't see why the guy should get crucified because he went to X. I mean, for Christ's sakes, like, I understand Jay's point where she asked for an apology. I get it. I understand that. I understand. I get both sides, people. I get both sides. But it's hard to like. I guess I'm not gonna go tit for tat on this because I don't want anybody to feel some type of way because I respect both these people, and this is why I said it's uncomfortable to do this, but I'm gonna keep it real, right? Because at the end of this live, I don't want to lose any of their trust or respect, right? But what I mean on this is like, it's very evident that UA was behind the scenes doing whatever the fuck she was doing, gassing the dude up, and he makes a text, right? As I'm trying to explain that before, like putting myself in his shoes, I could see myself doing that, right? We can't crucify people every time they make a mistake on the internet. I mean, for Christ's sakes. I mean, Jesus Christ, or on X or whatever. I mean, fucking A. I don't walk a straight line on the internet. I don't want people around me that like are gonna crucify if I sneeze wrong or fart wrong. Like get from around me if that's how you feel because it's gonna happen. I'm not perfect. I'm gonna make a mistake, and I don't need to get dogpiled and crucified and all this fuck shit, man. I don't need that. Right? But at the end of the day, this if it was this lady that did it, and I can tell you, she was contacting me crazy when that should happen, and she contacted me crazy about some other stuff, right? I'll just tell you, this lady UA was telling me like, I just learned she's a nurse. She's telling me like she's this lawyer, this and that. She can help the whales, this and that. Like she's on every. She's everywhere. That lady don't miss a beat, right? So I do believe that that's what happened. I hate to see Julie or UA cause a rift between two people that I respect. I hate to see it, man. I can't really do anything for any apologies or whatever. I think that's between Jay and SF. I listened to Jay's live, and Jay did have the dude's back. B Tim was up there, and they did have his back. They literally warned that lady, stop fucking with him, right? So there was some shit starting going. There's a lot of shit starting going on. This is awkward. It's awkward, right? But you don't have to pick them. Is all I'm saying, man. Today, for me, looking around the YouTube streets, everybody wants to pick a side. Everybody wants to like conform. That's just not real to me, right? That's just not real to me, right? Be yourself, man. Be yourself, man. Make your own decision, right? I don't know what's gonna happen between SF and J, right? I respect both of them. I'm not on here shit talking neither one of them, and I won't ever, right? I'm not gonna do that. Even if they fart wrong, sneeze wrong, I'll ignore it because I fuck with them. It doesn't make me have to pick a side. I don't understand that. I've never understand that when it comes to the internet, and I don't like to see when I'm cruising the YouTube streets like why does it have to be like that? Like I'm just not on that type of time, man. And I'm never gonna do that type of shit. So and to make matters worse, right? All this is petty. It's all petty. If we really break this down, I'm listening to a couple lives today, and I believe it was even Jay saying she was reading some stuff from CP. So you have Jay reading stuff from CP, and you have the guy who's hired by CP. And if we keep this real, right? If we really like gonna really thoroughly break this down, this is when it comes to Sebastian Rogers. There's two people. There's about two choices that you have that he'll be found. I'm not one of them. If I was you in the comments, I wouldn't put your money on any true crime channel. If there's two people to find Sebastian Rogers, it's going to be the police or the private investigator who's found 20 plus missing people before. So what is it's stupid. And as I'm reading comments, as I'm getting notifications, as I'm seeing a lot of fake shit, like it's hurting me because like you're feeding those idiots, like they're eating this shit up. And idiots, they're eating this shit up, and that shit ain't cool, man. Like I don't know, man. What up, rapper? She does play the victim card. Yeah, I know. Like you guys weren't in the live. It's cool. I don't care that she did. I didn't expect her to be like, oh yeah. I just wanted her to say I thought she was coming clean. That's all. That's all it is. That whole thing with wifey and myself, don't get it twisted. That was so easy to break down. I mean, that lady is beyond hard headed, man. Like you could take a sledgehammer to her skull and you wouldn't dent it. Like you ain't teaching her nothing. You ain't like that lady is beyond hard headed. Like you're not gonna I listened to the whole live, right? And just for the record, like it pisses me off about this. It pisses me off that somebody backstage who couldn't contain themselves. Look, I asked for the link. Jay told me no. Okay, whatever, right? She's probably right. If I would have went up there, that lady would have hung the phone up in 10 seconds, right? I don't have to go up there. Jay read my question very clear, perfectly, right? Perfectly. so perfect. I could just show a 10-second clip of it, right, and bring you back to my live, right, to refresh your memories, so you guys remember that live, right? It's just that easy, right? And it's so easy to debunk what she was talking about when she was talking about that, right? But she is obsessed with with SF. She's absolutely obsessed with him, and her whole channel is about like CP and harassment and like this abuse that he's done and this arrest that should come with it. Like she's obsessive, man. She's weird and obsessive. So I don't know. I thought she might say send the email, right? She never has. But on the panel, like none of that happened. It was like everybody's crazy. Like that never happened. Nah, bitch, that happened. I remember specifically doing it, but it should show you like the in-depth like stalker mentality she has towards SF. Again, man, I get why everybody's mad and all that in fighting or not fighting. Excuse me, that's the wrong word. I get why all the drama is. The point is, it's just messy. Like none of this does anything. Jay been on YouTube a long time. I know SF has her number. If not, I could hook it up, but they don't even need me. I don't know what the ego stuff is, man. But it feels like there's a lot of ego stuff. It feels like everybody has, something to push, man. And that shit is not cool. I just don't like what I see, man. And I'm gonna speak my mind, and I don't care who the fuck don't like it. That's just what it is, man. But all I gotta say about the whole thing is fuck Julie. She's a lying piece of shit. I see the comments right now. Now fuck Al and fuck Julie. Fuck that whole people, man. That lady is not. You cannot speak any sense to them, right? If you listen to the live, she doesn't know nothing about the case. Nothing. She's hyper focused over here. Doesn't not only doesn't know about certain things in the case, but is not open minded to take in, right? And it was a good live because she was kind of opening up, but I don't think you're changing that lady. All I gotta say is a lot of y'all hit me up. A lot of y'all just think for yourself, man. That's all I can tell you, man. I keep it real up here. I like SF. I'm not gonna shit on up here. I like Jay. I'm not gonna shit on her. And that's it, man. We keep it moving, You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell y'all how to think and who to get behind, and y'all make the decision for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If it's up to me, I tell you to support both of them. That's it. And hopefully I don't get in any hate for that, right? Because this is how I've always kept like when things like this happen on YouTube between people, I always kind of like stay in the middle. Like, why have to? It don't always have to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? And what's fucked up is like, why is there even a side? Like, it's only like that because that lady UA is texting, and she was. I'm telling y'all, when that CPS shit came, she's all up in the fucking mix and all this other stuff. It's just weird, man. Let me see what y'all have to say about it. Absolutely. I can only listen to myself. No feeding them content by acting like a crybaby dish. What? It all looks scripted, all this nasty. Yeah, I'm telling you. She's weird, Brandy. That was weird. Like, I came into your chat today. I didn't ask for a link. Like, that was weird of you to be like, you can when can you find a comment where I'm like, let me come up? Like, what the frick? That was weird, Clue. That was. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was weird. I never asked to come up. Shit was weird. But it is what it is. Yeah, I guess you could say that. It's weird. There's a lot of egos, man. People like there's a little boy missing, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of egos flying around this motherfucker, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't shit. No, I don't. I didn't want a link. I didn't ask for a link. I just came to comment like you did, and I was told like I can't come up and this and that, like this big fucking thing. Like what the fuck? Confused the shit out of me. It is what it is. Whatever. The panel was lagging. This is yeah, right. I don't. I mean, I don't. That's not even how I roll. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, it's getting that way. Man, look, I didn't watch the whole thing. No way. I don't have time for that, y'all. I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? I try to pop in and support and want to support. I don't have there. It's not enough for people who don't work a 9 to 5. Like, or if you can remember when you did or whatever. Like, I can't. There's not enough possible hours like in the day for me to watch everybody's live. I'm just talking about when I hopped in the live. I was thrown off. I was like, what the frick? Came in there with a couple comments and like, you can't come up. Like I didn't even ask to. Like what the fuck? Like that shit was weird to me. Like you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm just bringing it up. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It kind of threw me off. It was weird. It's like saying like hey, here's the bathroom, but I don't have to go. Why'd you tell me where the bathroom was? Like what the fuck? I don't have to shit. Like it's weird as fuck. Like what the fuck? Like, I don't have to shit or piss. Like, why'd you offer me the bathroom? You know what I'm saying? That shit's weird. Yeah, exactly, man. It's not easy. You could, yeah, man. Of course, that shit is emotional, man. Of course. I don't care. I'm just telling y'all what it is. Like, this is the truth. Like, that's it. I don't care. Okay, so there it is. We're both confused. So it's both. It's weird to us both. There it is. Okay, so there it is. We figured it out. Look, man, look, y'all. I'm just keeping. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. I'm always gonna speak my mind, keep it real. But like, I just don't, man. With this here, man, all I'm telling y'all is to y'all think for yourself, man. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. There's been situations like this on YouTube with me a million times, right? I don't really like do that. If I'm straight with somebody on YouTube, like just because they got a hiccup or a sneeze or something happens, man, I don't really go at that person, right? Because look, man, it especially like why would I, right? Like my channel, like is gonna be like it's the green team before it was the green team. I've been talking about the green team before it was even called the green team, and that those are the people that I will talk about. Put out there, call out this, that, right? My friends on YouTube, like I'm not fixing to like broadcast if they fart or do this or do that, or there's been plenty of times where I'm straight with people on YouTube and there's been some controversy go down. You know what? You don't see white boy talking about it. I'm over here, right? Because it, for what, right? For what, right? For what? It's not, they're not even who is what I'm talking about anyhow, right? You know, who cares? So you just keep it moving, right? Or there'll be the situation where like you're cool with the creator and then this creator over here, right? And then them two go through it, right? So what you do is you just sit back. You could watch, right? Sometimes I'll watch, right? But what I've learned not to do is jump in, right? When you're cool with this creator and cool with this creator, and they start busting heads, right? You don't jump in each other's chat, right? Here's the thing: every creator don't see every comment, this and that, so you don't get involved in it, right? You just fall back. You can watch, right? You can watch, just fall back though, right? It's not worth getting involved in, right? For what, right? Because if you start speaking on this person, that person's gonna get, you're gonna end up losing somebody that you care about or you're cool with. It's just it's always the way it's gonna go, right? So sometimes, man, it's not meant to like always have to have an opinion about everything on YouTube. That's what I'm saying, man. It's not just think for yourself. That's it. And again, back to her live. It's all good. She defends and warns the crazy bitch about even fucking with dude, right? My thing is like, what you have somebody in his ear, right? And SF is not. I don't know this, but in my opinion, SF is not somebody who's locked on YouTube watching it all day, right? I just told y'all I can't watch every live. I'm at work. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing all types of shit. I can't watch every live, right? Hell no. I got my own channel to worry about. But I'm sure it's like that for him too. I'm sure he gets he looks and get, you know what I'm saying, does what he does. But it's just like when somebody lets me know what's going on about a live that I'm not paying attention to, right? You look at your phone, bam, you know, and you do get instant, you do get instant rage, you do get mad, depending on what it is. You shouldn't act on their post. I'm not saying that, but you should definitely do the research. I'm just explaining because that's happened to me before, right? I haven't gone to X and make posts before. I actually like listen. There's only a handful of people I'll even like. If somebody even texts me a link or whatever, there's only a handful of people I will even like trust that they even know what the fuck they're talking about. There's been so many times I get like links sent to me, and it's like the wildest shit. It's not even like what's going on the video. Like, what the fuck are you sending me this for? You don't even know what you're talking about. It's crazy, but that's the sense that I get, right? Yeah. Yep. Is when people hyping shit up when they should be making things way more confusing and worse. Yeah, the whole panel was absolutely. Well, he did though. He did. He left. They be leaving social media. Listen, man, I'm not making this a divisive thing, y'all. My point is, man, look, just think for yourself. Is all I'm saying. I think like they both have a solid point here, right? And again, I hate to like make this a side thing, right? Because at the end of the day, you have an idiot who's backstage crying about the length of time and all this type of stuff, right? That idiot created this, and all I'm saying, man, is this here. Let's not get like too crazy with this. All I'm saying is like because of that moron who personally, and I'm gonna tell you personally, right? And I have receipts if y'all need to see them, emailing me about the wells. When that time, remember back it's a couple months ago, I think, where the CPS shit came in. She's on every base. She's everywhere. She's everywhere. She's on every corner. Let Lady UA, right? So I absolutely believe that's what happened back there. I hate to see though. All I'm saying is two people out of respect. Look, they want an apology from them. That's something I'm sure they could figure out. I respect both those people, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pick a side though, man. That's all I'm saying, right? That's all I'm saying. And I'm only talking on it because I feel like what I've been seeing around the YouTube streets is there's been sides being formed. For what? It's stupid. Same team, man. And what does that do? Like it's crazy. Like it's a unnecessary drama, man. That's all I'm saying, man. But you know, mm-hmm, yeah, I guess so. I don't feel either SF or J expected to pick a side. Seems this whole thing has you a little messed up. To let it bother you so much. Don't take it. I'm not taking it personal. I'm just explaining it. You deserve more reasons to attend to this. Who did she snap at? I think in the courtroom setting, the panel is going to shine. Yeah, Lily is a complete moron, Julie. 100% for Blaze. That lady's crying about what's crazy is her whole thing is she's crying about a lawsuit. She's on a protection order, and not even really. She's in a conversation or her kid or whatever. It's crazy as hell, man. It's just that SF isn't anyone's handler. Julie going up on Jay's panel is no different than Lower Lodge having SF as a guest. However, Julie wasn't a planned thing. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. Craziness. Craziness, craziness. All right. Anyway. All right, I showed you that. Damn, like, this is somebody earlier in the chat was talking about the Cain Velasquez uh, sentencing. Do y'all know who that is? It went out for you?
Yeah, dude.
When?
Literally just now.
Why does it do that?
I have no idea. Like, my phone was being weird. And I heard you yell. I don't know what you said.
Because I'm fucking on live talking and it goes fucking circling black. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think I heard you say, like, can y'all see or
Yeah.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, no.
And I checked my PC and that was also out. So I came out to see if everything was good with you.
I just hot spotted it. This was last time too.
So you're good now?
Yeah, reset it. Oh, hold on. It'll connect. Like when you're live, it's weird. Like you could actually, I know this from being out like literally like searching and shit, you know, when we're out there.
Yeah.
You could like lose service on a live. It's so fucking weird. Like you could legit like lose internet for a minute and then like regain it and it'll go back. I have no clue. And it's happened a couple times here, but like I don't know. That's fucking weird. Yeah, reset it. I'm not even on it, so yeah, do your shit. Thank you though. Thank you. Man, I don't know. No clue. The kid heard me like I was like, "Can y'all hear me?" I don't even know what I said last. Oh, I was talking about Cain Velasquez. Yeah. No, man down. No, man, the internet went, y'all. The internet went. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a distraction. I just think it's some petty bullshit, man, to be honest. Really? Didn't know that. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. Before we lost internet. So yeah, man, Cain Velasquez just a couple hours ago, I believe. Let me catch up on these comments. I did lose internet. Yeah, it's weird. I have no fucking idea. It's where I stay at, man. Okay. Andrew at the door. Yeah, right. You're blurry. Yeah, I don't know. I just lose it. I lost it. I hurry up and reconnect it. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, are you re-switching it? All right. So yeah. Anyway, Cain Velasquez, man, he got sentenced today. I covered this like a long time ago. I can't believe how long it's been since this actually has came to halt. Dude. So dude ended up shooting at people because his own family, man, did some chomo activity to his daughter. He picks up a gun, and this dude was like the UFC heavyweight champ at the time. He like had the ring for a minute, but anyway, he gets arrested for busting at this car, and he's sitting in jail for a little bit. He actually made bond. He's been out on bond for a minute, right? For a minute now, but today he got 5 years, which is actually good. Kind of sucks. I mean, there was a whole free Cain like movement and shit. I covered it. It's been so long since this happened. Where's it at? Damn it. But he got 5 years today. I thought I had the clip. Where's the clip at? Here it is, right? I do have a clip right here.
$5 years in prison. That's the sentencing for former UFC star Cain Velasquez. This comes after he pleaded no contest in connection with a shooting in which he says he targeted a man who had molested one of his relatives.
Yeah, he's a
NBC
man.
Bay Area's Ian Cole was in the courtroom in San Jose for today's sentencing. Ian.
Cain Velasquez was calm and didn't show much emotion as he was sentenced this afternoon. No cameras were allowed inside of the jam-packed courtroom full of supporters for both the UFC star and his victims. Those victims, along with Cain's wife and daughter, spoke before the judge handed down the sentence. 5 years. That's the sentence for former UFC champion Cain Velasquez after the fighter pleaded no contest to attempted murder and other charges. His lawyer asked the judge to release him on probation, but now expects Velasquez will ultimately serve 1 year in prison after getting credit for time served in jail and in home confinement.
I believe that in some ways justice was served today, despite feeling disappointed that he is back in custody.
In February 2022, Velasquez chased and shot at a vehicle carrying Harry Goulart, along with Goulart's mother and stepfather. Velasquez believes Goulart molested one of the fighter's young family members. Ultimately, Goulart's stepfather was hit by the gunfire. Today, the three victims spoke before sentencing, describing the fear they felt during the 11-mile high-speed chase and shooting. The stepdad, who was hit twice, says he doesn't have full use of his right arm anymore. The Santa Clara County DA had recommended Velasquez be sentenced to 30 years to life, saying he tried to kill all three people in the other vehicle. They also argued that portraying Velasquez as some sort of vigilante hero is troubling and not accurate. Goulart's mother also spoke after the sentence.
The sentence is extremely disappointing. It's based on an alleged allegation that has no basis. It is unfounded. We are looking for the opportunity in Harry's case to prove that.
The defense said Velasquez admits what he did was wrong, but argued his family was destroyed by the alleged molester and has said he was concerned that man was going to return to the daycare in San Martin where Cain claims that sexual assault happened. Ultimately, the judge said this is a unique case and could not be heard in a vacuum, noting the circumstances around it had to be taken into account.
I do think that the court made a good decision today. One that takes into consideration all of the complexities of this case, the context about why this happened, and also takes into consideration who all of us know Mr. Velasquez to be, which is fundamentally a good man and a good father.
In San Jose, Ian Cole, NBC Bay Area News.
It is, I don't know. It seems like he's got a lot of time credit. But yeah, that's you guys remember that happened? That was years ago. I was just trying to think, like, as I'm watching this with you, I did a fucking live in my car.
That's not me.
I did a live in my car. I remember when this happened, man. Damn, this had to be like fucking 3 or 4 years ago because I remember I was working at the time. But I did a live in my car, and I don't know. I just remember. When this first happened, when all this stuff, like the news broke and shit like that, I was like, damn. I just remember now to this day where he got sentenced, like, fuck, it's been a long time. But yeah, it's been a long time. He's been on podcasts and shit talking about this. It's a good sentence, I guess. Kind of sucks. He's like 40 something, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a pretty good sentence, man. I think the public's opinion helped with it too, because he did bust at the dude. He's dead fucking to the wrong. You know what I'm saying? But there's a whole movement behind it. Free Cain. It's awesome to see this, man. It's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Some good news, at least. It is, absolutely. This is what happened. How long has that been? Do y'all remember? I didn't even hear about it. Oh, man, this has been years ago. Yeah, it's been like fucking, I don't know. I want to say 3 to 4 years ago. At least 3 years it's been. At least. No, I don't know. They probably is not here. Innocent. Let me see. No, it's just you. That's all it is. You're just used to doing it with wifey. Wifey sleeping. I've been telling you, man, I've been taking a lot of wrenches because I want to give wrenches out. But you guys been seeing the Maddie Soda stuff? The Maddie Soda stuff is crazy too. Like with all the phone calls that's been coming out, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, Noelle is actually sleeping. We couldn't go crazy on someone. Yeah, no shit. I think he did the right thing, man. I mean, if that was any man in that situation would have done the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He found out who actually did some crazy shit to his own seed, man, and he busted at him. You know what I'm saying? And he's living like that. Cain is that dude. He's got brown pride across his chest. Sweat lines. Yeah, man. The Maddie Soto case is pretty interesting with these phone calls that have came out. I'm gonna give you all a conspiracy. This is just a conspiracy hour. We can talk about it. This is not anything factual. This is just conspiracy hour from here on out, right? There's let's shit on my eyes. Hold on. Damn. On the Maddie Soto case, there's been all them phone calls that have been coming out. A lot of them are nothing, right? Like a lot of them are talking about like just bullshit, like order me some fucking hard candy, order me some Keefy coffee, find my watch, blah 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 blah, a bunch of bullshit. But there's one, there's a call where he's Grizzly True Crime has him on her channel, right? If you guys haven't heard them, right? There's a call where Stephen Stearns is talking to his parents, and it's really weird, right? But it kind of tells you everything. It possibly could be everything with the case. A lot of people think that he did what he did because Maddie was pregnant, this and that. There's definitely that conspiracy floating around. But this one call, he's talking about. I think he's talking to his mom. He calls her Mama Bear, and he's also talking to his father. And he tells his father, like, don't buy into too many conspiracies, this and that. And then he says some weird words. He says, I walked downstairs and I was walking around the house. I was haunting around the house. Haunting? Weird, right? But we know that she died of strangulation. And everything that he worded this phone call with is weird, man. It almost makes you think that if you follow the case on that, like they found all this weird child porn on all his phones, and it was progressively getting like worse, right? Like they found like weird shit, right? I don't even want. It's even hard to even talk about. He was like making her do weird shit, right? But it was progressively getting worse, right? Whatever he's doing, and then it's progressively getting worse. Like the acts that he was doing with the child were getting like worse and like more graphic, if you will, right? If y'all know what I'm talking about, obviously you do. Hard to word and uncomfortable, but very, especially with this guy. But anyway, with this call, he's talking about he's walking down the stairs out of the bedroom. He's talking about seeing her blue, and how she is, how he knows she's dead, and how he knows she's not coming back. But regardless, he walks out the room. He's walking around the house. He says he does it in a haunting way. And his parents are kind of like guessing and asking questions. And he's like, don't get lost in too many conspiracy theories. And it's like at a moment you think he almost like tells his parents what's going on. Now, this is just conspiracy hour. I don't know. But if you pay attention to the case, you know what happened like the following days, like the whole taking the kid to the McDonald's and then the tire and all this. She's slumped over in the car. He's driving with her. So if you listen to this phone call, it makes you wonder if he did do it on accident. What if he was choking her during whatever he was doing to her? And what if that is what was the cause of death? We know it is strangulation. What if he choked her during what he was doing to her? And then he walked down. What if this phone call that he's telling his parents, what if he's actually telling like half truths? That's what I'm trying to say. Because if you put the half truths together that he's saying, it kind of aligns with the rest of what we already know, right? We know that she died from strangulation. We know the whole story. It's weird, right? It's weird. Those phone calls are definitely worth listening. You guys been listening to them? No, it absolutely is. Yeah, it's crazy. Her life, man. It's even like a hard piece to even talk about. Yeah, you got to go back and watch it. It's on Grizzly's channel. Yeah, the commissary ones, the coffee and all that shit. It's all lame. He's like asking. There's some phone calls that came out. He's like asking his parents to find his watch. His parents are accusing. They think the mom and these calls. I guess the mom thinks that. I guess the dad's Rolex has been stolen for some time, right? And she keeps saying, and she thinks that it's they've been thinking it's Stern's. He's been denying it, but he's trying to sell shit and get a they call it a slush fund for, I guess, his commissary. He's got public defenders too, which is crazy. I mean, this case is in Florida, right? The Chomo law that they did with the death sentence, it just passed not too long before he did all this crazy fuck shit, right? It's all a crazy case because it's all crazy because he's facing he's fucked. He's fucked any which way. They have so much evidence on this guy. But just the trial itself will be very interesting because they're pinning Jen against him. She's a witness. They got the death sentence thing there. Just on the Chomo things, just on the shit that's on his phone, just on this on the pictures of Maddie that he had on the phone, right? Not even the murder. That's a whole separate situation and a whole different thing, right? It'll be interesting, man. It'll be interesting. But with the phone calls, if you listen to what he's talking to, he's on the jail call to his parents. If you know the case, to the people who know the case, he could have absolutely done that. Just choked her out during one of his acts, and that could have been it. Because the next day, he had her slumped up over in the car, riding around with her, right? Then the mom thinks that she's going to McDonald's in the morning. They never went there. They admit that. He does. He says then he goes to the vape place. All this bullshit. It coincides with the story, the facts that are already there. So it's crazy as hell. Listening to him tell his parents not to believe conspiracy theories. Don't go too far in that. But we don't know. This is all my guess. None of that's facts. Yeah, she could have been. She could have been. That's in the fucking filing. Pancakes. I mean, it looks that way. I don't know. I have no idea. You know, that's complete conspiracy hour right there, y'all. It's weird. The dudes are a joke, man. I've been trying to get across what happened without. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like Sussbusters, like there's like some half truths there or something like that, right? Does he mean he was moving about the house loudly? I don't know. He's talking about like he said he literally used the word haunting. So he said he walked downstairs and he was haunting around the house. Who says that, right? And then yet he wanted to get some fresh air, this and that. It was weird. But he's like talking to his mom and dad, and you could tell like he's like trying to. There's so much there. There's so much to break down there. You could tell he's trying to tell them something, but he's also knows everything he's being said is going to be recorded. And his parents aren't like greenhorns. You've seen them on an interview, like they're like a little bit up on game, right? So there's like it's like a weird like combination of like you feel like he's trying to like give them half truths. Maybe. He doesn't want his parents to believe he did cause he's scared I'll drop it. Yeah, it's weird. What's going on with the Rolex too? That is interesting. It's weird. Yeah, he does. He does make snide remarks. You're right. He tries the shit out of him. Sideways tries him all the time. For his parents to believe him. But yeah, with that whole thing is weird, man. It's hard to listen to too because like this guy did some treacherous things to that girl. We all know this. I don't know if what I'm thinking happened. This is my conspiracy. Whatever happened, however she died, it is what it is. But the dude, like, I was disappointed in those phone calls because, like, his parents went on that channel. I forget the name of the channel. That interview. But when you listen to these jail calls, like, the mom is, like, super weird, like it's almost like enabling it, you know what I'm saying? Which is like I get it, like it's his mom and all, but it's just it's hard to hear, man. It really is. But I do think like the dude is like trying to give the parents some type of half truth throughout these jail calls. I really do. If you know the case, definitely go over there and check it out. Listen to him. Some reasons for his parents to believe him. He absolutely is. He's gross. He's been fucking with that girl since she was 8 years old, man. And I could have swore when they I forget what didn't they find other when they got the phone, wasn't there another kid's shit on there too? Or am I thinking wrong? Yeah. Yeah, they pinned her against dude, man. What's crazy is I think we're gonna see Jen talk a lot in the trial. I honestly do. His mom makes me sick. I could never yeah. I forget. With the phone, I know they have terabytes of pictures with her. I could have swore there was another kid on there. No? Could be wrong. It's been a long time. Did I miss anything the past few days? Joking. Same shit. Okay, yeah, could be that could be on my end. Nash, no, nothing. Oh, man, baby. Yeah, it is weird to listen to the parents. It's weird, but you got to remember, like the calls that that are coming out as of now are I believe they're before that interview they did. I don't know where the change of heart or whatever. It's all crazy, man. That dude did some weird ass shit in that box. That he's like got these that mouse droid thing, whatever that he's talking to his dad about. Like, I googled it. I don't know what the hell that was, and it's weird. It's like some nerd ass like Star Trek fucking thing on wheels. It's a concealed box on wheels. Some weird ass shit. It's weird. That guy's a fucking weirdo, man. I don't understand how he's even eaten in that jail. Like, Orlando, what's happening? Why are you letting that dude live? I don't get it, man. Like he's always talking about commissary when he's on the phone. Like, why is Orlando letting that dude live like that? Like, they should be taking his food, man. I don't. Well, he's in SEG. He's in SEG. Actually, he's in SEG, right? I hope you have been doing good. I have to take a break from the true crime for a little bit, but I'm hoping you have been doing great. Yeah, I've been chilling. Appreciate you, Chuck. I appreciate you. The DA needs Jen's testimony because there were multiple people in the house. Yeah, but they're gonna make her flip at the end. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, 100%. I agree. She's a shit starter. With that whole thing, man. Look, she absolutely shit started. I just don't know. She absolutely stirred the pot, without a doubt, y'all. That's not even a question at this point. I just, hate to see people get dogpiled, buried. Should you be accountable for stuff, sure, and all that, but at the end of the day, man, you got to be like realistic, man. Like, if there's a chance of Sebastian Rogers being found, like, don't put your faith in me. Like, no one else, no other YouTuber's gonna tell you that. I'm gonna keep it real, right? I hate to see like this, like two idiots, a shit starter and forehead awareness, right? Have to be the cause of like it at the same time. If that's what it has to be to like weed out somebody named UA, so be it, I guess. I just don't like the friction and like the man, just think for yourself, man. That's all I'm gonna say on it, man. I'm not gonna tell y'all who to think or what I think you should feel or none of that. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Not the easiest, not the easiest situations, like or yeah, situation to describe because I like both of them, but sometimes, man, like beyond, like, let's pretend this situation never happened. I've been saying this for like a long time. Like, this type of shit happens all the time on YouTube. Like, this is gonna blow over, you'll forget about it and all that. So I'm talking about for in the past and in the future. Just think for yourself is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like nobody's right, nobody's wrong, but just think for yourself. Don't just go with anything. You know what I'm saying? Crazy as hell. Sometimes on YouTube, man, it's crazy. There's so much fakeness. It can bother me sometimes. Like, internet is fake as fuck. It really is. Yep. That was fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's like taking money out of her wallet. 100%. Chuck, you're just not. Holy shit! I actually forgot about Chuck. You're just now coming back, dude. I just remembered, man, when you just said you took a break from the internet. I remember you. You're holy shit. You were back from the Doug days and all that. Yeah. Right? Weren't you a mod for Doug? Chuck? Damn. Holy shit. Sorry, man. It just now hit me. It just now hit me. I'm sorry. I had to think on it for a minute, but I do know the names. I believe Sebastian will show up when he's 18. I don't know, man. You think so? 18? Sometimes, man, when these cases, keep going and stuff, you gotta look at the data. You remember him, Innocent? I was a mod for him. Yeah, I do, dude. I remember. Like it took me a minute when I read your comment before. Then I was like, I don't know. It just hit me. Like, fuck, I remember. Then you logged off for a minute. Good for you. Yeah, I don't know, man. What's up with Sebastian? It's tough to tell. It's hard to tell. It's kind of like Summer's case. All I could do, people, man, is tell y'all and direct you to the data. Go with what the data says. Keep faith, keep hope, keep sharing stuff, do all that. I'm not telling anybody not to, but there's a lot of conspiracies, man. When you're a creator, people contact you and you hear all types of shit. You really do. I don't know. It's tough. There's no telling what happened. It's strange. It's weird. But there's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Like we are. You're at where you're at months ago. Like there's what do you have? You know what I'm saying? Like there's all types of added weird drama that comes with it on top of it, and you have to take into account like what is that? Where's that coming from? That's weird too. There's a lot of weird shit with the case, people. There's a lot of weird shit. There's all types of weird shit. It's a very strange case, to be honest. I just don't know, man. I don't know. But the longer he's gone, man, the harder he'll be to find. To be honest with you guys, I mean, by the data, not my opinion, but according to the data, it's just tough. But I can't say that I haven't heard that before on him there. Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. A lot of people think, I don't know why. A lot of people think, you know how many times I have read that people think Seth has that kid kidnapped or held hostage or something like that. I don't necessarily subscribe to that idea, but I'd be lying to y'all if I haven't. I get that a lot, like way more than one time, way more than two times, way more than 20 times. It's like it's crazy. I don't know if like that's like something people are saying or preaching to people. It's actually kind of weird that I get that so many times. I have no idea, man. But I gotta have receipts. I gotta see. I have a lot of conspiracies too, but like there's gotta be something to base like my belief with it. You know what I mean? Like I can't just like go down like I don't know though. I remember. Listen, dude, I didn't see you in a long time. I took your wrench, probably. You don't have a wrench? Yeah, I ain't seen it in a long time. I've been taking wrenches, man. I've been saying that. I've been announcing it for a long time, for a while at least. I'll give you back. Yeah, it is. 12 months. No new evidence. No new leads. No new video of him at surface. It's sad. Very true. It's tough. It is. Yeah, me too with the theories. Yeah, I can't agree with that. It is sad. There's a lot of drama that comes behind, you know. I don't see any of the ones that were your mods before. What's up, Charming? What's happening? What's up, Lucy? I don't know. They're probably just not in here, dude. I go live like sporadically, man. Like, to be honest with you, I go live like late night. You know, it was it's 12. It's 12:30 now. Shit, usually I go live. Actually, I go live about. I start right about now. I've been live. Well, we've been live almost 2 hours now, but I usually start right about now. Yeah, it is crazy, man. T-Rev's dirty white toddler T-shirt. What up, y'all? I would say diaper. That weirdo. Massive amount of kids left out of Tennessee. So did Julie flip on Tony? No, I didn't hear that. All right, Shay. Okay, peace. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really hear her say too much shit. You know, she's just big mad about being on that protection order. You know, I think it's funny, man. I think Julie gets the karma that she deserves. You know what I'm saying? She's been begging to be on that fucking green team for fucking months and months and months. And who gives a fuck about what she's crying about? So I'm happy that it's all hitting her, you know, and she's eating it all in. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy about that. She deserves it. She gets all that karma that's coming to her. Fuck Julie. Fuck Al too. She's a weirdo. She wasn't on. Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't tell me she went on Dolly's live too. That Kels, that's fucked up. Wait, let's go up. I want to ask you. I thought I heard Ernie was no longer on YouTube. I knew you would probably know. I don't know, man. I hear he came on. I don't fucking know. I guess he left. Don't know. He was? Holy shit. That's weird, man. That lady going on all those panels. All right, cool, Chuck. That's cool. It's weird that she's going on all these panels. I don't know. I don't fuck with Julie, man. That lady's a weirdo. She did massive lies. She tried to incorporate some lies with me. That lady's a fucking mental case, man. And you can't fix that. That lady's too old and too hard headed to get anything like through. Like you're not gonna do nothing. Like she's a mental case, man. I don't know. That live last night, yesterday, whenever it was good. Unexpected. She jumped on. They did have her back. It's a shame that that lady behind the scenes, on the panel, on the thing, whatever, backstage, crying and all this other shit, all that stirring the pot. For what it's worth, Jay did do a good live, man. She held it down. Listen, people, it's hard to do a live. If you ain't never conducted live before and you don't know, there's a lot of shit going on, man. And when you have panel guests and shit, people coming on, there's all types of shit going on. It's hard, right? She did good. I just think that fucking idiot stirred the pot, and you know, I just hate to see people get shit on, you know. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. On the second channel. this troll account. I like it on the screen. They're hard to do, you know, especially when you have like a lot of people on and shit. They're not easy to do, you know, conducting and stuff. There's like so much going on. Like even when you're not like right now, like just live, like you have to like talk about like what you want to present to go. If you're gonna go live, like you had a reason that you wanted to go live. You have like a talking point. You have like a subject or something that you wanted to go live about, right? So like you're up here talking and there's people commenting, right? You don't want to like ignore the comments. I have a really bad habit with the comments. Like I try to like stop and read you guys. Yeah, you guys know I got ADHD, right? But when like there's people like texting you when you're live, trying to like tell you information. There's people like sending you DMs, all types of shit. There's all shit going on when you're live, right? And then if like you have somebody hitting your link, right? You have like this person talking, you know, it's your channel. There's all this going on, and then all that other stuff going on, right? It's not easy, man. It's not easy. So if you have never done it, to think it is easy is kind of a fucked up thing to say. It's not easy at all. Or to like just think like, you know, some people will get mad, right? They're like, there's nobody on my panel right now. It's just me and you guys. But they might like text or something, right? And I don't like read their text like live. Man, I'm talking to y'all. I'm trying to read the comments and that. People get mad. They think like it's just like it's that easy. And some people make it look easy. Some people you see like they can do all that. They're talking, they're reading comments. They're like talking, stop talking, read the comments, like they're good, right? Man, that's just hard. All right. I didn't mean to call you a troll. My troll account. I do change my YouTube. Okay. That's actually smart. One time I was RIP Seth Harley seat. Thank you. Oh my God. I don't think his YouTube channel should even be using Sebastian's name. There's no update. So just simply. I mean, you got to keep talking about him though. What's up, Paula? Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to call you that. You're cool. Yeah, I don't know. I keep losing the internet, man. It's crazy. I gotta see what's going on with that. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on here quick, y'all. Chop it up. I've been seeing, you know, I just saw like a narrative, man. You know, I like. All I gotta say is think for yourself. That's all I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to get mad about this live like that. I respect both those people, you know. And all I'm saying is don't pick a side. And if you pick a side, you pick a side, right? Sometimes, man, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. You know what I mean? I hate looking around YouTube and I don't know, man. Just seeing fake shit. That's all. You know. So I just want to come on here and say my piece. That's about it. That those phone calls though, those jail phone calls, absolutely, man. Go to Grizzly. You can find them anywhere if you haven't seen them. Check them out. But if you know about the case of Maddie, listen to what he's saying when he's talking to his parents about don't believe the conspiracies. Listen to what he says when he walks down the stairs. I think this guy choked her during an act, and I think he walked downstairs. I think that he said he sat down He walked around haunted. He played with his phone. And I bet you he went to Jen's room next, told Jen he was going to go to McDonald's, take her to McDonald's the next morning, because we know that whole timeline from there. I don't know. This is all speculation on my end. But I think he is trying to tell his parents something. Just my opinion, right? Just my opinion. For fuck's sakes, I do have an opinion that BHB has pancakes, and people want to have a protection order on that. Them dudes are clowns, though, man. I see y'all on X and stuff, breaking it down and stuff. I'll keep retweeting your shit, but like them dudes are clowns. Like that shit is dead on arrival. You know what I mean? But before this thing dropped, this protection order fucking thing, there was a thing on X where people were talking about like, leave them dudes alone. Just fuck them dudes. Don't even bring them up. They're not even worth it, right? It was like a little thing going around, right? And I like, what I'm saying, I like to make the memes and shit and troll them dudes. But I ended up trying to stop, right? And then this shit comes out with all this ridiculous filing thing. It just makes you think, right? Like, timing is good, you know what I mean? Sebastian Rogers' case has gotten like way off track, and there's a lot of extra drama that comes with it. Just very strange. Top chat. They put M Butter in it. They put M Butter in the fucking thing because M Butter on my ex. What was that butter? What was it about? Was that the pancakes one? They put M Butter in it on a protection order. They want a protection order against M Butter. Who is M Butter? How old is M Butter? Where does M Butter live at? Like, how dumb is this? Right? And, I mean, this is like how stupid these people are, right? It's people, you can't make it up. They literally have saying, it says White Boy Radio said Griffney J was ripping ass. What? I mean, I did say that on a parody, but it has nothing to do with what y'all have going on. Like you're just like quoting things that me and they're so stupid. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna tip them off. But these people are morons. I think it's dead on arrival, man. Dead on arrival. Like they're using my parodies in the fucking protection order. Like, not only did they not file it correctly, not only did they mutilate every time they brought me up, it's the stupidest shit in the world. Like, I'm not even involved in this thing. Like, it's I'm not even gonna tip them off, man. Then people are so stupid, they deserve everything that's coming to them. That thing is dead on arrival. But this lady Julie is worried about her kids that are not even listed in a government name. And then, you hate to see what happens with everything after that. But I guess to take a positive from a negative, at least you could weed out that lady UA, because she was stirring the pot. You know what I'm saying? You just hate to see two good people have any type of drama. That's all I'm saying about this whole lot. Besides the other stuff we talked about. And Butter, I stand with M Butter. Me too. Free M Butter. I appreciate you, Chuck. Look at them. Yeah. Look at. Yeah, that's right. It was the baby leg fucking meme that I made. What? I mean, they got the baby legs. They got big mad about baby legs. That's why they M Butter's in there. It's like, what the fuck? All right, y'all. I'm gonna jump off, man. I just want to chop it up. I think I was gonna be on him this long, actually. Kind of tired. It chip my eyes. We're losing fucking internet service. Yeah, absolutely, man. Shout out to all the ex-homies, man. Shout out to all the ex-homies. I see y'all, man. I appreciate y'all out over there. I appreciate each and every one of y'all on X. You know what I'm saying? We should never separate. We should never separate. United, we stand, man. I appreciate you guys for real, though. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is just my little shot, my little, 2 cents on it. Doesn't mean nothing. Just I'm talking about it. Ain't worth 2 fucks. So yeah, check out those phone calls and shout out to Cain Velasquez. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. And just think for yourself, y'all. Be a free thinker, man. Think for yourself. And that's it, man. I'm out.
What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips, and in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.